Disclaimer before we start out the video, I'm running a monthly giveaway of a free gift card of your choice. All you have to do is leave a like in the video down below, specify to like, and also comment down below you've liked the video so I can check your YouTube channel to check your like playlist to see if my videos specified to like are in that playlist, and then also in the same comment down below what you like gift card wise, whether it's PSN, Amazon, iTunes, or even Xbox, whatever you guys would want, maybe even Steam. Comment that down below in the same comment, and that's all you've got to do. Good luck. Yo, what is going on guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how you can get high KD ratios very consistently in Modern Warfare Remastered. So if you enjoyed today's video, I want to keep referring back to the video if you're watching this and breaking it down at certain points. Say for a fact you're playing Modern Warfare Remastered right now and watching it in the pre-game intermission lobby, be sure to slap a like in the video down below, and that will also automatically enter you into a giveaway if you comment down below what gift card you would like mentioned at the start of the video. Anyways, this video isn't about gift cards or anything. Like I said, I'm going to be mentioning all the tips that I can possibly give you guys on how to give you or make you get a high KD consistently in Modern Warfare Remastered, whether that's like a 2 KD or just higher than you had before, 3, 4, 5, but in the gameplay in the background's case, I get a 26 KD by going 26 to 1 in this game of Team Deathmatch. So I hope you all enjoyed the gameplay in the background as well as can invert the tips from what the gameplay actually shows gameplay wise and physically to the actual tips that I'm going to be telling you guys through the commentary for today. And the first thing I want to tell you guys is actually to separate the mindset of Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered completely. As you guys know, the Modern Warfare Remastered movement is very minimalised in terms of what it is compared to Infinite Warfare's movement system. Reliant on actual success in a gunfight in Infinite Warfare is usually based off of the movement because you can just jetpack everywhere, but you're so minimalised in Modern Warfare Remastered and you die very quickly, even more so quicker than Infinite Warfare I'd say without Juggernaut, and that's something we'll get into in a bit. But yeah, you die very quickly and you're minimalised in terms of your movement. You can't prevent anything happening to you like flashbangs through tactical mask perks. It's very basic. So the mindset between Infinite Warfare's playstyle and Modern Warfare Remastered's playstyle need to be kept separate in terms of a large scale, apart from the fact of the ADS consideration where you're going around a corner and perhaps you're maybe suspecting or not suspecting an enemy. You should always have your gun up ready since there's no perks like quick draw, especially in this game. However, in Infinite Warfare you have things to aid that, and sometimes it's easier to get out of them situations by maybe not doing so. But in this game, if you have the first advantage of obviously aiming down your sight, then you're more likely to win the gunfight, even though there is no perk like toughness or anything. And as you can see, the perks are on screen right there that I've just showed when I've died: Bandolier, Juggernaut and Steady Aim. I'm using no attachments on my AK-74U, and what I'd recommend gun wise is a gun that does very well up close and also at least decent to medium moderate range. So basically I'm using the AK-74U, as you guys can clearly see that in the gameplay in the background, and it's definitely a gun that you want to be using on a map like this. A lot of the assault rifles feel very clunky in terms of their aiming down sight speed and also how they aim down the sight and how you can actually walk speed wise when you're aiming down the sight side to side. As you can see, it almost feels like I have stuck on the AK-74U. So on a map like Vacant or on a map like Shipment especially, or a very small map, I'd definitely recommend an SMG. But if you're playing a map like Crossfire or you're playing a map like Bog, if you're not sniping, I'm guessing on these maps where they're very big like Overgrown, you want to be using something like an M16 where it gets the job done quickly, but it also actually minimalises the amount of bullets that you're shooting to show up on the radar at the exact same time. And what I recommend on all assault rifles is a red dot to improve your peripheral vision when you're actually shooting these enemies, so you can see other enemies that may or may not be there around the enemy that you're actually initially killing. In terms of a successful playstyle, the main prospect of it applies on every individual map, whether it be Overgrown in contrast to Shipment, which have literally nothing in common whatsoever apart from there's grass on the ground. I recommend sticking to the edges of the map. And why? Because you die so instantaneously, and half of the time a lot of people think to call their airstrikes, which is only a 5 kill streak, which could be gotten obviously 5 kills just into a game of Team Deathmatch or very instantaneously in an objective based game mode. If someone throws a grenade over the map, I've seen people like Korean Savage get 5 people with 1 grenade on search and destroy. So you want to be avoiding at most costs, if you're really not controlling the map at all or you don't have the B flag in domination, the middle of the map. You don't want to be going anywhere near that. I'd recommend going around the edges of the map so then you can actually mainly focus on what's in front of you rather than all angles like in front, to the side, right, to the side, left and behind you, as you are obviously moving up from your teammates, and only, well, depending on what side of the map you're on, you're going to have to focus on what's coming from you in front, and also either if you're on the left side of the map, you'll be focusing on the right people coming out of the building towards you, say for a fact on this map, and also if you're going the other way, the right direction, you're going to be looking left and in front of you, because usually either the teammates are behind you or or the enemies aren't there and you're rushing up to all of the enemies. And basically the last things I want to discuss with you guys is Juggernaut versus stopping power. You definitely want to be using Juggernaut. It's hard to say use Juggernaut and that way you'll be successful because it's not always the case, but in terms of the second perk tier, it's very dominant. You need to be using Juggernaut to get out of these situations where you think it's absolute BS and you should not be dying. It's better than stopping power. Why? Because it covers a radial perspective around you rather than if stopping power, say for a fact, it only improves your bullet damage. It's very good, yes, in terms of a normal gunfight and against someone with Juggernaut, but think about it, Juggernaut covers every aspect of where you might get shot from, and it also covers the radial effect of a splash damage grenade or a grenade in general near you, so you have more of a coverage using that perk. And that's basically all I want to talk about with you guys, the playstyle, the perks. Bandolier I definitely recommend as well to give you more ammo, so you're not having to go around pick up other guns that you're uncomfortable with, even though it's not much of a problem like Infinite Warfare because you can't get many attachments, you can only get one on your gun at a time, so it's not really much of a problem. But I definitely recommend Bandolier because it gives you that more ammo. But thank you all for watching. I love all your faces as usual. Peace out.